my project is mainly about investigating the relationship between resilience, trauma, shame, and guilt for legal system involved youth. So in terms of my study, I asked the question, to what degree are traumatic experiences cross-sectionally associated with feelings of shame and guilt for legal system involved youth? And we hypothesized a positive association. And for our second research question, we asked, does resilience moderate the relationship between traumatic experiences and shame and guilt for both boys and girls? And we hypothesized that resilience will mitigate the negative impact of trauma on shame and guilt for both boys and girls. So I think a better way of understanding the findings that I just explained would be taking a look at the two graphs here. On the left, it represents shame, and on the right, it represents guilt. We've divided our sample, as I've just talked about, into three resilience levels. So the green line represents high resilience, the orange line represents medium resilience, and red line represents low resilience. So in terms of answering our first research question, you can see that generally speaking, all the lines have like an upward trend, which means that as trauma increases, shame will also increase, which demonstrates that there is indeed a positive association between the two constructs. And then on answering our second research question, you can see that for the two green lines on a cross-sectional level, the level of shame is much lower than the orange and the red line, which demonstrates that resilience does has a protective factor against the effect of trauma to shame. So one explanation that we came up with for our finding is that we think that resilience individuals tend to have higher self-concept and self-confidence, which means that in the event of an abuse, they're much more likely to attribute blame to other factors instead of themselves, which will lower shame. In terms of future research, we think that in terms of future implications, we think that we encourage resilience building effort as a way to buffer trauma-related shame and guilt.